What's going on, guys? Who is Tunde here? Welcome to another episode of Afrobeats Weekly, your podcast about African music on the continent and the diaspora. How are you guys doing? Hope you had a great week. Welcome to another week. We really appreciate the fact that you guys check in with us every week. All you Afrobeat lovers out there, we see you. Thank you very much. Like clockwork, before we get into today's episode, I need you guys to please rate and review this podcast. Engage with us. It helps us grow, helps us get noticed. So as you're listening from your favorite app right now, just leave that 5-star rating and comment. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. So on today's episode of Afrobeats Weekly, we'll be discussing music and politics. It's a topic we can't really run from, especially as youths in Nigeria. Don't worry. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. It's just PG, music and politics. On the review tip, we've got Spinel's Top Boy and an EP from Ice Prince. And as usual, new songs, spotlight of the week, the turntable charts, eliminate, and all that other good stuff. What's good, show?
Yo, what up? How you doing, man? How was your week?
I did, man. Week was I. I think it's I don't know. Let me just say it was all right. It's still a little bit of chaos here and there, but better than the previous weeks. Yeah, it was still.
That's good enough.
There's a hint of uncertainty in the air. So I guess that's what's happening.
all right. Not bad.
How's your own week? What's going on?
Yo, man, it was cool. Can't complain. I really can't complain. Yeah.
Did you get into any new music and stuff?
Like always, I was just listening to my, the songs that still made my, my playlist. Yeah. So still listening to Mr. Easy, Wessa. That's still playing. You know what? Sometimes some of this music you just need to give it some time. Stability is not on my playlist, so. Hey.
Shinji Kagawa. The video is out now, guys. But I heard the video is very nice. I haven't seen it, but I saw clips and I saw
man, a couple of really dope video though. It's a really dope video. Probably if I had MTV base, if I was watching it every other day, probably the song would catch up. But,
so Maven has activated the song. Video is going to be on radio. You're going to be hearing it everywhere, whether you like it or not. You're gonna love it,
and then you're gonna like it exactly.
Yes, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I really like these jams. It's not too bad. That's the cycle of Maven jams. You hit that first, but you hear it so much. You're like, you know what? It's not that bad.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's it for our weekly dosage of what we've been going through. No fan mail this week, so you guys should send us messages. We appreciate that a lot at fanmail@afrobeatspod.com. That's fanmail at afrobeatspod.com. Every time I'm spelling this, I'm always like, hope I want me to spelling. And I've been doing good so far. Anyways, let's kick off with Afrobeats NBA All-Star Weekend news. By the time you guys hear this, Thames and Burna and Rema, I'm hoping they would have done justice to the NBA All-Star Weekend with great performances. So we are wishing them good luck from here. Hope they kill it. Afrobeats All-Star Weekend. Afrobeats is just growing. We're getting everywhere. Maybe in the year 3030 Super Bowl. I said 3030. But I've all died and gone by then. If I was in Super Bowl and Afrobeats, so yeah.
Yo, to be honest, man, it's not far-fetched. Because the Super Bowl keeps trying to grow, and they probably try and do the Super Bowl in a different country one of these days. They'll probably say,
it might not be too bad. Since James is in charge, it might just give us some.
Yeah, exactly. They might say, you know what, let's try and do the Super Bowl in London. And if they try and do the Super Bowl in London, definitely.
Yeah, Afrobeats might just for sure.
Yeah.
I dig that. So let's move on to some AK news. The family and label of the late rapper AK have revealed that his upcoming album, Mass Country, which was scheduled to be released this month, will drop as planned. According to the statement released, they intend to proceed with the release of the late rapper's upcoming Mass Country album as a way to honor his legacy. The album is scheduled to release on 24th of this month. So hopefully you guys would support, stream the music. sure the proceeds will go to his like family and estate. So that's like the one of the things we can do to support them. Stream, aka Mass Country, 24th of this month. Sad stuff still.
Yeah,
Man. Sad
man.
stuff.
Yeah, it's like, postmortem albums. It's never really a good look. Because you really want the artist to be around to like enjoy,
promote it and stuff. Yeah,
exactly. So, I mean, all we can do is listen to the album, stream it. So it goes to his family. So yeah.
Yes, sir. Slow news week this week, man. As slow as the slow news week is, we don't have any Thames sighting this week, man. That's how. That's how slow this.
Technically, she's.
Yeah, right. Technically, she's in the yes. So she's one leg in, one leg out news. Yeah. One leg in, one leg out news. Anyway, so that's all the news we have for you this week. So we are moving on to the main topic. And on today's topic, let me just quote the late great Thanos when he said, "Dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the same, and now it's here." We're talking about music and politics. We don't really talk about it, but there's no way we can escape it. So we're going to do music and politics. So we just want to know, do they really mix? Should the fans hold like artists accountable? When an artist chooses to support who they support, should fans berate them? There's the Shehu Kuti versus P Square battle that has been going on. There's the Brian Mo versus everybody battle that has been going on. So what is, we just want to, ask a few questions here and there and just tell you to vote at the end of the day. But to me, I think, first of all, I'd say these guys are people, that's musicians, they're like people like you and I. And I say sometimes, if not most times, you are usually smarter than these people. Apart from like their popularity and the influence they have, I don't think anyone should allow any musician to influence who they want to vote for, because these guys can also be bots like you and I. You're the one wearing the shoe, so you know where it hurts. You're the one that has gone to queue for 3 hours. So these things affect you personally. So I feel like as fans, the same way we take what any politician tells you with a pinch of salt is the same way we should take what any musician tells you with a pinch of salt. These guys are entertainers at the end of the day. So I don't think any fan should berate or bash any musician for not supporting, your candidates or your party. It's you. By all means, feel free to like cancel them if you want to, if they don't support you, if they don't, go according to what you stand for. It's your personal preference at the end of the day. But again, everything is left in your hand. You have to go out and vote. You've seen and heard all the candidates and what they have to offer. So as a PSA from Afrobeats Weekly, come Saturday, 25th of February, we're not telling you who to vote for, but vote wisely, man. I think that's all I have to say on this. Vote wisely.
Man, that was a great speech, man. Like
I'm running for president.
Like, trust me, man. If you were campaigning, man, I'll probably give you some votes, man. I'll probably fight to give you some votes.
Not too shabby, not too shabby.
You're not too bad. You're not too bad, man. You're not too bad yourself. But I mean, you kind of said it, and I mean, there's really no people's like, what's the borderline between how do I like their music and how do I rock with them, who they vote for, who they support, and to be honest, there's no line. It's you like the artist, the entertainer, you like his music, and somehow, some way, you always want them to ride with, you want them to, how would I put it? You also want them to mirror what you like as well.
Exactly.
Because when you like someone, there's always just you just always believe that, okay, everything you like because you like the artist, they would like too. Like you feel like, oh man, we connect on so many things. He says these things that I like. This is how I, all those kind of things, he sings about things that, pertain to me. He's talking to me. And you just automatically in your mind think that, oh, you guys are friends. And if you met them in real life, you guys would get along. Exactly. But, they could just be utterly different. And like you said, it's also important to know that sometimes you might just be hella smarter than them. So there's nothing you can do. But as always, you have to go with what you support. You have to go with what you feel. As you said, if an artist is, someone that you rocked with for like 10 years and this, and all of a sudden they're saying absolutely nonsense and who to vote for, feel free to cancel them. There's some artists that, have no say, like they don't know what to say,
Yeah, and that's fine. Like, I don't think people should also force like artists to come out and say, oh, support this particular candidate, or like sometimes it's best for an artist to just shut up, because when you now hear what they want to say, and I'm like, you know what, you should have just shut up in the first place. So don't pressure. The ones that come out and say, oh, I want to vote for this person, fine, I want to vote for this person, fine. And the ones that want to keep quiet and not say anything, I think they should also be allowed to keep quiet, man. But that's just me.
Exactly, but people always want to know. We want to know where you stand. We want to know where you stand. Stuff like that. But it's also important that you just know. You know what? Maybe the guy that you've been rocking with this 10 years, you don't want to know where he stands.
Exactly.
You find out where he stands, he's gonna annoy you as always.
You really don't want to know where he stands, man. I can't remember these skits. Was it Dave Chappelle and Jaru? I think we're talking about Jaru. Like, it was like, you don't want when they're asking like serious questions. And I'm like, bro, we have Jaru here. Let's ask him about world politics. Like, what's here from Jaru? Jaru. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So sometimes, man, free these guys. The power is in your own hand, man. That was hard to say because of my age factor, but the power is in your own hand. So you guys vote wisely, man. That's all we have to say. Again, you've heard everybody, you've seen what everybody does. It's been a long election cycle. You've seen all the clips, you've seen all the memes. So again, vote very wisely, man. And that's all we got. We've done our political rant of the year. Yeah. Let's go. So, yeah. Let's move on to new songs and new albums. Some big songs dropped this week. Let's start with Gwagwalada by Buju and Kiss Daniel and Shay Vibe. They've been teasing this one for a while. I like it. It's a very nice song. All of them were in their elements. They didn't really, stray from what you know them for. I have nothing bad to say about this song. I like it. Very catchy, very groovy. Shout out to Saz on the production. A very nice song.
What do you have to say about like Shay Vibe's verse? Because I do believe that like there was a whole lot of like backlash. I don't say backlash, but like
I saw some things like that. I think some people just, cause it's like the hottest thing right now, they just like want to create content around him and be like, oh, Shay Vibes had the best verse on this, so that people just be, are you mad? It's not the best. Or, oh, did you hear Shay Vibes flow on this? But I think he did. If you've been listening to Shay Vibes, this is no different from what he has been doing, and I think he really flowed well on this. I don't know if he's biased, but I didn't see any problem at all with him on this song. Not one. He wrote the beats. So yeah,
I think he did. I think he did. Pretty okay. There was nothing great about it. Like there was nothing horrible about it, because I think
exactly.
I saw a whole lot of he didn't write the beats. I was like, man, you did exactly what you were supposed to do.
Exactly. So, yeah, that's his style, and his style works with this song. Yeah, so I don't know. It's a good song. It's obviously going to like be top 10 if they really push it well. It was a very catchy, very groovy song. Yeah, so nice one there with Shay Vibes, Buju, and Kiss Daniel with Gwagwalada. Again, shout out Stars on the production for that one. Let's move on to Abracadabra remix, Naira Marley, Skibby, and Wiz. This one was very hyped when the Wiz verse dropped, but I don't know why I expected a harder Wiz verse, something like what I ordered versus what I got. But I still fucks with it anyways. Like the beat is still the same, the concept is still the same, so it kind of like still works. Like there's no, except you change the whole song before it doesn't work again, so it still works. Nothing too crazy, but I just expected a harder Wiz verse. But yeah, still a nice song.
Yeah, we got basically you were expecting like Ayo Wiz. Just because of like who was on the song, like the features of the song, you were expecting like an Ayo, pre-2010, pre-2015 Wiz.
Yeah,
Instead you got more money, more.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go. Let's
I
go
make it
with
pay Wheezy. I'm like, okay, I dig it. I still dig it. I was still jamming to it in the gym the other day. So yeah, it's still a very nice jam. Still a very nice jam.
yeah, man. Like it will do what it do. Wiz
Yeah.
fans will kill it to, hopefully give it more life, and yeah, it's just what it is.
True that. Let's move on to Abobi by Patoranking. This one pretty much simple. If you like Patoranking, you're going to like it. If you don't, you're not going to like it. Yeah, it's a Patoranking song. So that's it. That's it from me from here, man. It's a Patoranking song. So you guys should jam it if you haven't, and let us know what you think.
I just want to hear you say, "Oh, this is just a Patoranking song." Yes, we know it's a Patoranking song.
To me, it's like there's no. I don't have like any explanation. I don't have any. I don't know how to say it. But say if you like Patoranking, then it's your basically Patoranking bag of tricks.
I don't know, man. I don't think it's just like a typical Patoranking song. To be honest, like I don't think so. I mean, have you seen the video? Like,
I've not.
Okay, so I think it's kind of different, and that's kind of good. Like, it's a good thing that it's kind of different.
Okay.
I know Patoranking is more. Would you say he's more international now than like?
Yeah, for sure. He has like like a dance hall kind of audience, kind of international.
Exactly. So yeah, so Patoranking is doing his thing. So yeah, man, I like it. Something different. I think I saw the video. Yeah, I did see the video. I didn't finish the video, but I saw the video. Yeah. And it looked fresh. So yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. So yeah, you guys should jam it. Abobi by Patoranking. Let's move on to Holiday and Reason You by Rema, my boy. I absolutely love both songs. I think Reason You is going to be relegated because Holiday is such a vibe. And I think that's the song they're pushing. They've even shot a video for it. It was produced by Blaze Beats. It's one of those feel-good, up-tempo songs that Rema is just in his melody bag. So that's what I've been jamming because that's what they're pushing. So yeah, Holiday and Reason You by Rema. Those two songs also dropped. You guys should check it out. Absolutely fantastic songs. What say you?
Yo, man, when you first came out, I was like, Tunde's boy is back. And yes, Holiday is gonna be the song that catches. I think just the same way like how they did with what's his name again?
Calm Down. Like Ruga, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say the boy with the eye patch, but yeah,
also right.
Ruga. And how Aziwaju was the one that
it was on like yeah.
Exactly. So I think this is gonna be the same way. Holiday is gonna be the song that's gonna catch fire. So. Yeah, and it's a dope song. So, yeah.
Yes, sir. You guys should check the songs we checked out this week. Let's move on to albums. 2 projects dropped this week. Top Boy by Spinall and to be continued by Ice Prince. So I think we should take Top Boy first. This is his 6th project, DJ Spinall, aka Top Boy. I mean, it was very heavy on the production for this one. So it's not just like doing that DJ Khaled thing. He actually produced. I think he produced 6 songs out of 15, and he co-produced 2. There's also Magic Sticks, Zediko, TMXO, and a couple of other guys. Of course, on an album like this, every track has a feature. So it's packed. Olamide, Iniola, Buju, Steph London, Adekunle Gold, Asake, Fireboy. Basically, it's an album with features. It's not too bad. Most of the sound, to me, leans toward that mid-tempo piano vibe. So you might just find something for you. You might just find something you like on this album. But I don't think any of the new songs stuck for me. My favorite were the ones I heard prior to the album. So there's Palazzo with Ashake, there's Sherry with Fireboy, there's Top Mama with Ricardo. Those are like the only ones I went back to, or like when I was listening to it, I was like, okay. But it's a very decent album to me. It sounds very mature. I'm not even going to lie. Like the production is top quality. They really tried on that. So if you haven't jammed it already, listen and let me know what you think. Sure, he's already giving me some signs, so I want to hear what he thinks.
Yo, first of all.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, the songs that he released prior to the album, yes, they were dope. I mean, always. But when listening to the album by itself, just letting it run.
Letting it ride, yeah.
Like, there was some really, there's another song that he released prior to the album that we really didn't like, which was the Bunda song.
I still don't. It still didn't enter for me.
Oh my goodness! But while it playing with the album, like it came in well. The Camel guy always came well.
Yeah.
Yes. Like I just like his verse was really dope. Like forget that. Okay, yes, we wanted something great from Olamide and we didn't get it, but like his actual singing, like I was like, oh, this song sounded totally fresh while playing it within the album. He had Jess from Van Jess, like
for sure.
It was a song like Just to Be, like that song was dope. Niola song was really nice. I like Poe's verse. I like this verse on Outside. So there were like some really nice, Niniola did what Niniola always does, of Afro, what would he call it now? Afro dance. So,
yeah. Afro piano.
So yeah, man. Yeah, I really did like the album. Like I could let it just play in the background and it's just a vibe all through.
Yeah. I don't doubt that at all, man. It sounds very, very like themed and very matured sounding. So it's something like you said, just put in the background and let it play. Yeah, it sounds very much like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out DJ Spinall, man. 6 projects. Yeah. It's not easy. So he did. He's done really. Yeah. He's done fantastically well for himself. Yeah. So let's move from Spinall to Ice Prince. He's back with another EP. It's titled To Be Continued. This one has 6 tracks, 1 feature, production from, his bestie, Chopsticks. There's also Blaze Beats on this one and a couple of other guys. This EP is not bad at all. Ice to me, he's rapping pretty good. Like, maybe because I've not heard him in a while. But the songs are good. I'm like, this is Ice Prince rapping at a very high level. I really love this song, Holding On, very introspective, very mellow. This is like the best I've seen him rap in a while. So yeah, I really did like this one. If you are into rapping Ice Prince, this To Be Continued EP is for you, man.
Yo, bruh. Okay, so you know how a couple years ago, Ice Prince was
many years ago. We are not those guys again.
Exactly. When Ice Prince was a pop star, because back then we thought he was a rapper, but apparently he was a pop star and he was just ahead of his time and we didn't get it because we thought he was a rapper. And so he was giving us like raps with like really dumbed down lyrics. Hey, shout out to last week's episode about dumbed down. But yeah, like this one, however, is just like, this is just good rapping. These are just good raps. Nice, nice beats, nice production. Like I couldn't say anything. Like I was listening to it, I was just like, I was expecting the, that corny bar to come in. Like there was nothing like that. He was just rapping nicely. The beats were just nice. The vibe was just nice. He wasn't trying to get any, catchy hooks or anything like that. It was just nice music. So
yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. For like, I was listening. I was hearing some bars. I'm like, is this Ice? Is this same Ice? Yeah,
what's going on?
So it's pretty dope rapping from Ice Prince, man. Shout out to him. I know this might not do commercially well because this is like the problem people always have. But if you like Ice Prince and you like good rap music, then you guys check out To Be Continued, man. To Be Continued EP by Ice Prince. Shout out to him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so from the albums, let's move to our spotlight of the week. I found a girl this time named Annie. She's an English rapper, singer, and songwriter. She's a very, very good rapper. Her videos have gone viral a few times on my timeline. She has freestyled to Jay-Z's A Million. She also has a song called, I think, Pink Black Girl. She also has, songs on Colors, Georgia Smith or something like that. So yeah, Trust Me When I Say She's dope. And the song I want you guys to check out today is her latest single. It's called No More Naija Man. She's rapping from a place of, cancel Naija Man. It's toxic. But at the same time, all these women do, bash them, go back to them, bash them, go back to them. That same cycle. So yeah, but it's a very dope song. Annie is our spotlight of the week. This week, No More Naija Man is the song we want to check out. Also check her out on YouTube, man. She's very fantastic, man. And I feel like she's one of those people that she's just going to be like one of those, I don't want to say femces because I hate that word, like one of those dope. Let me just put MC. Let me just put MCs in coming from the UK very soon, man. You guys should check her out.
Yeah. I like her style a lot. Like I said, Peng Black, Peng Black Girls was the song that really bumped. So, and her colors, performance was dope as well. So, this, as always, the Yoruba demons have done their job.
Exactly.
So she has penned a song for y'all, but she will be back. So no problem. But check out Annie.
Yes, sir. I think her handle is any something. Well, any shall you guys we'll drop a handle when we are doing the spotlight of the week. So from the spotlight of the week, let's move to the charts. I think we have only one new entry this week. It's a very viral song. But let's kick off with number 10. Young John is going down with Extra Cool at number 10. Jolie is climbing from 10 to 9. That's Jolie by Cade or Cade. 8, we have Personal by Zeloliski. 7, we have Abracadabra, Rexy, Naira Marley, and Skibby. Then new on the charts is Pyro, Who's Your Guy. This song is everywhere, so I'm not even surprised. Folake's Boss Spice and Folake, number 5. Rich Ladai, Kiss Daniel, number 4. Coming down, Ashiwaju by Ruga at number 3. Climbing up, switching places, So by Omale. And number 1 last week. Number 1 this week, Yoga by Ashake. Yoga. I haven't seen any song that will beat this song next week, so I'm not going to crawl into my crystal ball. I think Yoga still maintains.
I think the One Day and Lamde song would jump.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be. I don't know. I thought it was going to be like. But it made an entry, but not just into the top 10. Actually, it's on number 13. I'm just checking it out now, so it might just enter top 10 next week.
Yeah, because just enter top 10.
Because it's a jump. But I don't think it hits as much as, but it's climbing. People are started bumping it. So yeah, it's on number 13 this week. So Josh might make it to top 10 next week.
Yo, something we missed in the news. So Tiwa Savage is apparently going to star in a movie.
Yeah, acting and stuff like that. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's going to be her first lead role in the movie. It's going to be called Wata Angari.
Yeah, I think that's the title of our last EP, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, EP. I think she's also directing it as well.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, I
like that. I like when artists do like different stuff, man.
Really? Really? Okay.
What'd you say?
Okay. I said you said you like when artists do different stuff. I'm like, really?
I mean, yeah. Let's explore. Let's see. We can't knock it till we see it. We can't knock it till we see it. For all you know, she might have been taking acting classes and stuff like that. So you never can tell.
I mean, she did actually feature in like was it like MTV Sugar once? So
yeah,
it was good. That. Yeah, okay, so it was a good feature. So it wasn't that bad. So yeah, I just wanna see how it goes. Probably build another lane for herself.
Yeah,
let's see how it goes.
Not too bad, man. Yeah, shout out Tiwa, man. Do you explore? Don't mind show. If your acting is bad, highest will just tell you acting is bad, and you go back to acting class. That's the highest that happened. Anyways, man, yeah. So from the chat, let's move to our 5s. I went to my Ice Prince bag this week, so these are just my, Ice Prince. Nice. Some of my favorite Ice Prince songs. Nothing from the Chalk City era, because I don't want to put that there. So just like random his hits, then random songs I just like. I'm going to start with Particular with Major Lazer. That was 2017 summer, if I'm not mistaken. One of my favorite songs that year. I love Ice Prince on this one. Very huge jam. And number 4, I think this one is an underrated Davido jam. It's called Feel Alright. It was off Davido's first album. I absolutely love this song when it came out, but yeah, pass me the make I feel alright. I like the song a lot. So yeah, at number 3, I have Superstar. When the song came out, that was when it was in the superstar mode. I think the song dropped off the Everybody Loves Ice Prince review that Show trashed, and Show was like, this album is so bad. Hey. I was like, Show, you need to chill out, man. But yeah, what's done is done. At number 2, there's Aboki, another banger from Ice Prince, another huge song. And of course, at number 1, his biggest song, one of the biggest rap songs to come out, one of the biggest Nigerian songs to come out of this, to drop. Absolute monster. Even till now, everybody loved it. Kids loved it. Parents loved it. Grandparents loved it. Oleku, my number 1 song from Ice Prince.
Yo, man, and it's also a dope thing that like that's like Brimo's, star moment.
Exactly.
I never knew that he was gonna grow up and be okay. Anyways, moving on. So my 5, since like you mentioned Ice Prince, I also just thought, you know what? Let me just put up another rapper that it's been a while. Probably not going to make a rap album ever again. We don't know. But my top, 5 from NATO C.
I missed that dude.
Remember NATO? Remember NATO?
Damn. The game needs you, NATO.
Super C's. Like Super C's was the only one that actually he did it at a high level and was still making pop songs. Like NATO C did it too ahead of his time, man. Too ahead of his time. But yes, he did give us bangers. So yes, my top 5 NATO songs actually start with, let me start with the first song that brought Davido into the market, which was Back When. He had a killer verse on that. So that's number 5. At number 4, I want to say at number 4 would be like a song that was really catchy, which was on his first album, which is Sitting on Top. That was
sitting on top, China old days.
Yeah, man, NATO, man, they don't know how to make those songs so simple. And it's still banged, man. It's still banged. And after Sitting on Top, I want to say it's a pop song, but somehow, what was the things are not the same?
Things are not the same. Levels don't change. 10 about 10, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that song, yo, man, nice. How sweet that, how sweet that sounded, man, bro. So that's that. At number 2, of course, Tony Montana. No song is topping this. The song was dope before anything anybody thought was gonna be.
Yeah, for sure.
Afrobeat banging song. So that's Tony Montana. And at number 1, of course, the best song, Kenny Big Deal. Nothing topping the song. Nothing at all.
But apart from, I don't know, I get it, but I don't know how you'd have done it. But you should know my P. Is that like Kichiku song or NATO song?
I think it was a NATO song. It was a NATO song. It was the first song off his first album. I believe it was the first single.
Another underrated NATO song was him and what's his name? Wande Cole. That's another fire song. That was
a fire Wande. I think that was a fire Wande feature.
For sure.
Yeah, that was a fire Wande feature. So yeah.
Yeah, not mad at it at all, man. Not mad at it at all.
Yeah, man.
Good lists. So let's get into the final segment. Eliminates. We are doing. Last week we did Feels without Olamide. This week we are doing Young John without Olamide. So we have doing battle Efe Joku Neil versus Besere, both by Lil Kesh, both produced by Young John. So Efe Joku versus Bese.
Efe Joku. Clearly Efe Joku.
Kind of easy there. So let's move on to songs produced random people. Living Things by Nice and Mama by what's his name? Kiss Daniel.
So I know, first of all, Mama, you like that Mama song.
I love it.
I know you like it. But as a Living Things, I want
that was a jam too. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yo, bro. Living Things, man, please.
All right. Let's go to I'm so G'd up, my bro. I feel like this is not a fair one, but Don't Call Me by Lil Kesh featuring Zeno and Mafo with Naira Marley.
Hey, Mafo, please move on to the next round. Thank you.
All right. So next round we have songs by him, Extra Cool, Uloma, Anga, Tentus, and Dada. Extra Cool versus Dada.
Nah, Extra Cool has to take this. This is a close one. This is a really close one.
So you're going with Uloma and Tentus.
I'm going with Extra Cool. Yeah, Extra Cool takes this one. Yeah.
All right. So doing battle again, we have Efe Joku by Lokesh and Mafo with Naira Marley.
Man. I'm just thinking about like how it was, cause like, what was Lil Kesh's first single? What was his big single?
His first big
Shoki?
It's among all these Shoki, Efe Joku, Gwegwes. You know, he had like a formula that worked at that time.
Yeah, I think there was a part where like I think it was Shoki, like that was his big song, right? And I just thought that okay, it would be a one-in wonder, and the first Joku came out and kind of give him life. So with that said, I'm going with Afro Joku.
Over one of the biggest songs of 2017. Or is it 2019?
No, man, he had a bigger song. He had a bigger song. Like, Naramali had a bigger song.
Had big song. Yeah, okay, yeah, I see it. Okay, it's your pick. It's your pick. No mind.
Such a bigger song.
Yeah. So, Mafo has been eliminated by Show. We have Extra Cool versus Living Things.
As a living things, I want to. Yo, bro.
I don't know how Living Things made it to the semi-final. Is that your pick?
That's my pick, man.
Again, I don't know how Living Things made it to the finals, but doing battle at the final position, Efe Joku versus Living Things by Nice.
As a living things, I want to.
No way. Okay.
Yo,
if you say so,
bro. How could? No, man. No. I don't know how you're not hearing this.
You be like say rock party. You be like say rock party a lot that time because that's the only way you can pick. Living Things over Efe Joku.
We used to sing that thing with all our hearts, man. We used to sing that thing with all our hearts.
All right, then.
Sing that thing with all our hearts, man.
On eliminates Young John Non-Olamide production. Last song standing is Living Things by Nice, according to Show. I'm not mad at it, but I don't know. But to me, my fault would have been the last song standing. I don't care what anybody says.
What?
That was a very, very big song then. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of the show. Thank you for listening to this episode of Afrobeats Weekly. We hope you enjoyed it. New episode of the podcast drops every Monday. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify, or wherever you get your podding from. We would also love to hear from you. Use the hashtag Afrobeats Weekly. Please leave us comments, suggestions, and send new music to fanmail@afrobeatspod.com. Very important. We'll also love for you to follow us on Twitter and Instagram on AfrobeatsPod. We'll catch you on the next episode. Peace out, and we're out.
That's the living things. I want to.
Stop it. Stop it. Bye, guys.